When we won the election in November, I said that our victory alone was not the change we were looking for. It was only the chance to make that change. It was the chance for the millions of Americans who knocked on doors and answered phone calls to keep on working and keep on organizing for the change we need in America. An economy that creates jobs and rewards work. A healthcare system that's efficient and affordable. Clean energy that reduces our dependence on oil. And schools that prepare our children to compete in the 21st century. That's the change I ask you to work for now, block by block and door by door. We've inherited the greatest economic crisis in a half-century, and my administration's moving quickly and aggressively to confront our most immediate challenges. We passed a recovery plan that's already putting Americans back to work and will soon put money in their pockets. We're attacking the crises in our financial and housing markets with a plan to help responsible homeowners and restart lending for families and businesses. But as urgent and as serious as these immediate challenges are, we cannot use them as an excuse to ignore the long-term threats to our prosperity. We can't go back to an economy based on reckless speculation and spending beyond our means, on bad credit and inflated home prices. We must rebuild our economy on a foundation that lasts. And that's exactly what the budget I submitted to Congress is designed to do. This budget is first and foremost responsible. It starts by cutting spending on programs we don't need to make room for the investments we do need. It includes $2 trillion in deficit reductions over the next decade, reductions that will help cut our budget deficit in half by the end of my first term. But the most important thing this budget does is to lay a foundation for lasting growth and prosperity, to make the investments that will make a difference in your lives and the lives of your children. Because so many Americans are just one illness or medical emergency away from bankruptcy, we've made a historic commitment to health care reform in this budget. Reform that will finally lower costs for families and businesses. Reform that is a necessity in order to reduce our deficit in the long run. Because we know that countries who out-educate us today will out-compete us tomorrow, this budget also invests in a complete and competitive education for every American, in early childhood education programs that work, in high standards and accountability, in teachers who succeed, and in an affordable college education for anyone who wants to go. Because clean, renewable energy represents our future prosperity, this budget will finally spark the transformation we need to make that future a reality. It makes clean energy the profitable kind of energy and invests in technologies like wind power and solar power, advanced biofuels and fuel-efficient cars. Investments that will create millions of jobs that pay well and can't be outsourced. And because millions of Americans are already struggling under the weight of their monthly bills and mortgage payments, what this budget does not do is raise the taxes of any family making less than $250,000 a year by a single dime. Not one single dime. In fact, 95% of all working families will receive a tax cut as a result of our recovery plan. Now, passing this budget won't be easy. We're already hearing the same war and arguments we've heard for years, and we'll surely hear more in the coming days. That's where you come in. That's why I'm asking you to head outside this Saturday to knock on some doors, talk to some neighbors, and let people know how important this budget is to our future. And that's why I'm asking you to stay involved in the days ahead by writing letters and making phone calls and summoning that spirit that first gave us this chance for change. Now is our moment to seize that chance, to secure a prosperity for our children and their children that lasts. With your help and your commitment, I know we can do it.